Welcome all. In this video, we are going to discuss switch statement, how it can be used in C#, as well as looping structure, for loop, while loop, and etc. So at first, let's start with switch statement. Switch statement allows us to do menu-driven program. So here the question I kept, it is totally similar as C and C++ and Java. So here the question I gave that we need to input a day number and we have to print the respective day name. For example, if I am providing 1, so it's supposed to print Monday to Tuesday. So this is how respectively it should continue and so on. So at first, let's take a variable here, integer variable, that is dn I took for day number. Then we have to input the day number, we have to input, so that because of console dot write line, we have to provide here enter day number. So day number we need to provide here. So day number has to get convert to integer and to get stored. So we can make here convert dot to int of 32. Then we can write here console dot read line. Okay, so the value will get stored in the variable dn. Then here we can use the switch statement, because switch statement will be easier to compare which particular day number we have inputted and what the next thing to be done. So switch switch dn. Then we can give the curly bracket for switch statement, and we can provide here case 1. Case 1 in the sense, if the first option we have chosen. If the first option we have chosen, it means it will print what? It will print Sunday. So we can make here Sunday or Monday according to your choice. So we can make here console dot write line Sunday. Fine. So this is how. Then we can use here break. What? Because of the break we are providing. If we won't provide break, it will keep printing the next case as well, which practically I'll show you. So let's try with the second case, case 2, and I can copy this to print here, and I need to change here Monday. So same way I can make here case 3. This is how the concept has to, which means the continuation we need to keep for each case. Tuesday. Fine. So this is how, same way I need to keep going till another 4 statements, another 4 cases. So at last there can be a default situation where none of the option is chosen, means 1 to 7. If none of the option you have chosen, then it will go with the default one. Default one is nothing but, that is, here we can specify invalid day number. Invalid day number. Suppose the message will be shown to us. Okay, let's try, let's check. Now in this case I am providing, I have given here 3 day numbers, so in between 3 only I am providing 3, suppose, so it is printing Tuesday. Suppose there is no option or nothing I provide after 3. So if I am providing anything beyond 3, that is 4, so invalid number will be printed. Invalid day number, the message is printed. Okay, so how it is executing? Now after we provide the day number, it gets stored in the variable. Then here it is comparing whether it is falling within this or within this or within this. Means what option we have chosen. So that is what in when I started the video, I told you this case, switch case, allows us to design menu driven program, menu oriented program. It means out of so many options we can choose any of the option, any one option we can choose out of many options. So here we were discussing the statement break. Suppose the break statement I am removing from here. Fine. Now I am running and choosing here 1. What it is doing? Sunday it is printing, and all because of there is error, so nothing it is showing as the output. You saw here the control cannot fall through from one case 11 case 1. It means for each case there has to be a break statement, and which is mandatory for us. As if you notice, if I am compiling, what it is showing? It is showing that there is error. It means if you wish to run it, it will run the previous program, previously whatever written. Based on that, it will do the compilation and it will run the program. Means the break statement what I have removed, that is a wrong syntax. With wrong syntax, never the compilation is possible. Okay, so each and every case, each and every program, the syntax has to be followed. So this is all about switch statement. Next, we are going to learn looping structure. That is, from for loop, let's start. As we know, loop is a repeating a specific task for specific number of time. Looping statement. A loop allows us to print any particular statement, any particular task for any number of time, that is n number of time. Suppose the question here I am providing that write a C# program to print all numbers between or from 1 to n. We have to give a number n, we have to provide, we have to input, and all the number starting from 1 to that number will be printed. So in this case, we are taking here the variable n, and as we are going to input a number, so let's write enter a number, and the number I am storing in n. So for loop we will use at first, thereafter we will try for while and others. So now my loop will start with another variable. So let's take one more variable here as a. So here I am providing a equal to 1, a less than equal to n, a plus plus. So what does it mean? Now a is starting from 1, and whatever n, it is continuing till that, that is a less than n and a plus plus. Obviously a, the value will keep increasing. Then the curly bracket, and in between we have to print all the numbers. So we can make here console dot write line, or write all the number has to get printed in one line, suppose. So I can provide like this. Okay, so let's check. Practically we have to provide a number here. I am giving 12. So all the number starting from 1 to 12 is getting printed in a line, as I have given here the right method. Hope all of you understood the concept nicely. Now the same thing, the same program I am trying with even and odd concepts. So the question I am changing here little, like printing all the numbers from 1 to n except suppose 12. So in between let it be any number of, but 12 should not be there. 12 is the number which we need to ignore. If 12 falls, then it's supposed to be ignored. So everything is fine in this case according to the previous program. Only in this place I have to specify if a mod 2 equal to 0, because even number, fine, sorry, and the number should be 12 except 12. So we can make here a not equal to what, 12, then it's supposed to print. So check whether, and in this case we have to provide something more than 12. So all the number from 1 to 32 or 23 is getting printed, but 12 is not there in between, if you notice. Okay, next, suppose the question here I am increasing all even numbers. I am trying for even numbers. All even numbers from, let's change here the question as well, n to 1. Fine, except 12, any number except. So in this case the n is required because we are going to start from the value n to 1. So n is required. So as I don't know from where to print, I can make here a equal to n. A is going to start from n. N, the value whatever I input, it has to start from there. And it's supposed to continue till what? Till 1. And a will be minus minus. Fine, a will be minus minus as it is going down. n to 1 we have written now, so as it is going down. Then all even number we are asking of, so I can specify here a mod 2 equal to 0 and a not equal to 12, means 12 should not be allowed as well as it has to be an even number, both the case. Fine. So a to be printed. Let's check all the number, all the even number will get printed in between, suppose 1 and 50 or 50 to 1. 12 should not be there. If you notice 50, 48 all even number is getting printed. After 16, 14, then 12 should come here. 12 is ignored. 12 is ignored in this case. So this is how the for loop can be used. Hope all of you are doing nice, all of you are understanding the concepts. Already all this you might have learned in C, C++ and Java. So let's go for another question with the for looping structure to print multiplication table of a number. So write a C# program to print multiplication table of a given number. It means one number I will print, means provide, I will find out the multiplication table of that number. So multiplication table, I need three variables. As we know, it's supposed to print 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So three columns, three values to be printed in each row. So A, B, C. So here I have provide, I am giving enter any number. So the number let's store in A. Then the loop will start from what? Loop will start from B, that is 1, and B supposed to get continue till what? Till 10. So that is less than equal to 10, and I am doing here B++. Okay. Now C equal to A multiplied by B. As multiplication table, in multiplication table, the first number and the middle number both has to get multiplied, and the third column or the value of C to be finded out. So now let's print them. A, I can provide here multiplication symbol plus B, then plus I can provide here equal sign plus C. So A multiplied by B plus C, the meaning is. I'm just formatting properly. Okay, let's check. Control F5 to run the program. See, now suppose I'm providing here 6. So see, 6 ones are 6, and all the lines are getting printed in one line as I have given here right. So in this case, let's use right line. Okay, right line, L is capital. So Control F5, providing here the value 5. So 5 ones are 5 till 5 times are 50. It is printing all. Okay, suppose in this case I will enhance the question. Write a Java, write a C++ program to print multiplication table of a given number till n. So what is n? N means, suppose here we are trying to print the number multiplication table till 10, and in place of 10 we can provide n, and that n we supposed to input. Okay, so here I am giving enter a number, and in n what I have to write? Enter the value of n. Means how long you want to print it. The table you want to print of A, no doubt, but how long you want to print it. So that is B equal to 1 and B less than equal to n. Fine. So let's check. After getting the output, you will be able to understand more nicely. Suppose 6 and I want to print till 12. So till from starting from 6 ones are 6, it will print till 6 12s are 72. So it depends. Here little enhancement or little advance of the program we came to know about. Fine. So next, let's try with another looping structure, that is while. While looping structure is totally similar with other programming languages. So let's see some of the examples so that we'll get clear about it. So write a C# program to print all numbers from suppose 50 to 5. Okay, so now in this case I'm taking a variable n, and I need not to input anything, so I need not to provide anything. and n the value I have to initialize, as while loop syntax says that you have to initialize at first before going to the loop, and the loop is going behind, so I made n greater than equal to 5. Fine. Then thereafter we supposed to print the numbers, so I can specify here n, and if I wish to print it in one line, I can give a gap in between so that the numbers will be printed in a line. And what is left? N has to iterate, n has to continue backward because it is going in descending order, so I need to specify n minus minus. Control F9, Control 5. So let's check whether it is printing all numbers. Yeah, all the numbers is printing. Fine. As I have given here right line, so it's printing everything fine. Now let's enhance the question. So here I'm making all numbers uh, divisible by 3 and 5 from say suppose 1 to 100. Fine. So here the loop will start from what? Now 1, and will continue till what? Less than equal to 100. Okay. So now all the number to be printed one after another, but only thing, the loop has to go increment way, as well as 3 and 5 divisible must be. Fine. If you do this much only, then it will print all the numbers starting from 1 to 100. But if we want to print the divisible by 3 and by 5, so in that case we can go with if. So if n is divisible by 3 equal to 0, and we can give here and n modulus 5 equal to 0. So both the things it will check. Thereafter, if it gets satisfied, then only the number will be printed. Okay. So n plus plus. Let's see whether it is printing according to our question or not. See, 15, 30, 45. All these numbers are divisible by 3, but they are divisible again by 5 as well. Okay. So this is how the while loop can be used in C#. Some of the concepts, some of the programs I'm just showing you to make you acquaint about the looping structure before going to ASP.NET with C#. Fine. Next we can try suppose say do while loop. Do while similar like this while only, but do while is known as exit control loop. Let's see how it is working. Write a C# program to print all numbers. Let's see, suppose all odd numbers I'm making here except 50, say 51 from 1 to 100. So it means the question is to print all odd numbers except 51 from 1 to 50. It means all the number from 1 to 50 is supposed to be printed. Only 51 should get excluded from here. So in do while how it will be, as we know, it is a exit control loop. So at first we have to initialize the value with 51, as we are going to start from 51, and the loop is continuing descending order. So we have to make here 51 greater than equal to 1. Fine. And the odd number it is asking of, so n modulus 2 equal to 1 we can make. Okay. Then printing the numbers and doing what? Minus minus, because it goes down. Then one more concept, that except 51 is given. 51 should not be there. Only this much if you try, then 51 will get included in between. If you notice, 51 is coming, see, in output 51 is there, but we don't want to we don't want to specify 51. Okay. So here the program is given 1 to 100. Sorry. So question is given from 1 to 100. So we have to make it like this, and 51 to be excluded. So how can you exclude? Just give here and n not equal to what? 51. So all the number starting from 1 to 100 other than 51, that also odd number, will get printed in this way. Okay. So let's try. Control F5. Printing only 1. What happened? N not equal to 51. N not equal to 51. Let's check. If n modulus 2 equal to uh, one, yeah, everything is okay. Here the loop we need to proceed, we need to increase. So control F5, you can check here. See, all the numbers starting from 1 till 99, because 100 is not the odd number, so all the odd numbers getting printed except 51. So you check, there won't be any 51 in between. Fine, here 49 and 53 is coming. So this is how do while loop can be used in case of C#. Hope conditional structure, control structure, under there are conditional structures, selection structure and looping structure, three I discussed, all of you understood nicely. Thank you.